What's up, guys? Welcome to Soccer Machine TV. Today I woke up and I felt a little stiff. And when that happens, you usually want to avoid working out. You tell yourself that is not a good idea. But a lot of the times, there's things you can do to remove that stiffness, or at least part of that stiffness, so that you can get your work done without really sacrificing your safety or your body. I'm going to teach you my favorite ones. I'm going to do it in real time so you can follow me along. And I have a feeling you guys are going to like this video. Alright, so I begin with the hip. I always begin with the hip. If you're feeling pain in the back, in the lower back, or even the upper back, it has to do a lot of the times with hip issues. Now when you're doing this exercise, it's very important not to just do it like with the motion. It's not putting this leg here, it's pushing this hip down. Again, it's not putting this leg forward. So right there I'm not doing anything. Once I put my hip down, that's where I really feel the stretch in this hip. So right there, you want to kind of be doing it. You can shift from left to right. Because it's morning, I am doing it kind of dynamic because I want to get to work afterwards. If it were at night, I could do it more where I hold the stretch a little bit longer. That is better to do at night if you're not going to do any more work, because it really lengthens the muscle, which helps for it to recover and release more, but it's kind of dangerous to release it too much if you're about to put in work. So this is the first little movement. It's also going to put like blood in your system because you're working out, you're kind of holding a plank. And when your system starts running, little pain, little fatigue that you might have seems to just go away. So this is a good place to start. Then right from here, you're going to go into more of a glute stretch. Really open up that area. And again, I'm not holding it a lot. I'm just focusing on opening those areas. And right there, I'm really, really tense. Right now, we're going to be doing some foam roll work and some tennis ball work. And that glute is going to hurt. I can already feel it. Oh, man. And it feels good. Like, when you're doing it, it doesn't feel that good. But as you release, it just feels awesome. Alright, that's enough of that one. Then you're going to get on the floor. This one's kind of a weird one. I'm probably going to look funky doing it, but it really helps me release my upper back. And what you do is you hold both of your legs. You're right here. Lift up your chest. And then what you're going to do is pull with your ankles up. And the more you do it, the more you feel it in your upper back. But you really have to push with your ankles, hold your hands, and lift up. And kind of try to squeeze your back together. Oh, man. And you can do a little downward facing dog or child's pose or whatever it's called. I'm not a yoga expert. I think it's called child's pose. Now, you're going to do a little... try to tap your hand with your foot. A little twist. Some people that are real flexible can reach their hand. That should be probably a goal of mine for right now. Like I said, I was just trying to really open up because I felt really stiff. And for this, of course, you may have noticed it's hard to talk, especially when you're real deep in that stretch. Oh man, that feels delicious. And as you get closer and closer to the hand, you start feeling more opened up, more loose. See, like I already feel good to go, but we're gonna do a couple more. In the morning, I was feeling something in my knee. A lot of the times it's like a pain that feels really bad that you really don't want to run on it. But with this little thing, you can get rid of it. By foam rolling your IT band, this is a foam roller. You can get rid of that knee pain almost every single time. And I've shown you guys this particular exercise before. I really love this exercise because it targets that area. It helps release the IT band, which then helps the knee. Man. And what's cool about this is the IT band, I don't think it can be stretched without using equipment, without using something to kind of put, without using something to put pressure. So like right there, it really hurts. It normally doesn't hurt that much for me. It hurting is a good thing because that means that it is what I thought it was. So once I release that, like my knee should be good, which is a good thing. And again, you find the spot that hurts and you kind of put the most pressure and breathe and you kind of relax on it. Oh man. And sometimes it's gonna hurt. Sometimes it's gonna be real tender. That shouldn't be a reason for you to not do it. Should be a reason to focus on that particular part even more. Oh man. Like there's a certain feeling when you release a certain exercise that I guess was helping you a lot, that you just feel like back to yourself. So that one helped me a lot. That one probably was the best one of this morning. Oh man. And like for example, this one hurts more in the upper side. It's not, you're not always gonna be the same. So you gotta find the spots that hurt and focus on those. This one's a great one for realigning your body too. And you can spend as much time as needed here to really open those up. If you squat or if you're starting to get into lifting to get stronger, deadlifting and all that, a foam roller is indispensable to really open up your body before you squat, before you deadlift, to really align it the way it's supposed to. Now we're gonna move more into the quad. The quad, it can be stretched in a lot of different ways. The one where you're standing and you pull it, that's one. You can just do one of these. Oh, man. That one's pretty good. Let's hold that one for a little bit. Whew. So that one's pretty good. Again, because it's in the morning, I don't want to hold too much on the stretching part, so I'm just showing you guys this little stretch. But my preference for the quad, if you have a foam roller, is to just do the same thing. I feel like that targets it way quicker, way faster. You just get on the foam roller and apply that pressure. Oh man. If you're doing real intense training like jumping, sprinting, any of that, you're gonna need to incorporate this because your body, it can only recover so much. And if you understand how to recover, it's gonna really speed up your whole process, your whole working out process. You're not gonna get injured. You're gonna stick with your programs, whatever it is you're doing, and it's just a great way to take your training to the next level. Whew. Okay, and like you don't necessarily have to do anything crazy. You can just lay on it like this, and by laying on it and like kind of pushing your knee to the side, you start applying pressure on those tender points in the glute. Because I want to move a little faster, I'm actually going to put my foot up here and really apply pressure. Oh man, on that part that feels the most pain. Ah, shoot. And again, if it hurts, that's not a reason not to do it. That's not a reason that you should say, oh, it's wrong, it's hurting me too much. No, it's a reason to stay there, because that means that your glutes are positioned incorrectly. So by working that spot, you kind of open it up and you start putting everything where it should be. And it's gonna just take your training to a whole nother level. Oh, so that's, again, I don't want to stay there too long. I'm probably gonna revisit it at night just because it's pretty tender. And at night you can stay there longer. In fact, you can be watching TV, place the ball in that spot, and just be chilling watching TV. If you're a beginner and it's super tender. If you want that extra push, you put your leg up. Oh man. And this one for me, this is a sweet spot. The amazing thing is that once I release these things, most of my pains are gonna just disappear. It's almost like magic. If I had to do just one thing, like I had no time in the morning, I'd probably do the one for my knee and the one for my glute. Those would be the go-to. The other hip openers and the stuff I did in the beginning, that works real well, and it kind of gets the blood flowing, so this works better. But the two exercises, the one that pinpoints the glute and the one that pinpoints the IT band, are really the recovery exercises for soccer players. Especially if your training is going to the next level, if you're deadlifting, squatting, sprinting, doing a lot of jumping, any of that, or just training, doing 2-a-days. These two tools and those two exercises will take your training to a whole nother level. And when other people are injured, you'll still be in because you know of this. So make sure to add them to your routine, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Q&A.